Stephanie, and I've decided to start this YouTube channel for many reasons. I want it to be, dedicated to health and wellness, a little bit of my lifestyle, and just a little bit about everything, I think. But mainly, I would like to build, a community on here where we can just spread helpful information and maybe some resources and just connect with one another. I think you guys, as I upload more videos, I will be sharing a little bit of my story and just struggles that I've been through, and how they have affected me and kind of led me to this point in my life right now of deciding to share this with you, and maybe help other people that are going through the same difficulties that I was facing at one point, and I'm still facing, but I have learned along the way to use the resources around me, lean on my community, and I have gathered some tools along the way as well that have helped me day to day, and I have really good habits that I have built in order to maintain that. And so that's something that I think would be beneficial to share with others, because as you will learn, in my journey, I just there came a point where I was really struggling, to the point where I just felt very alone in my own pain. And I wasn't alone. I had all the support from my loved ones, but they didn't really know what I was experiencing, with all the pain and trauma that I had gone through. And so I just reached a point where I'm like, I can't live like this any longer. It's not okay to live like this. Nobody should be living like this. It's just not a life worth living, to be honest. So we all face many different challenges, and life can be so challenging in many different aspects. But I think being able to be vulnerable now and share it and just let others know that the toughest of people and the people that seem like they have it all figured out, or that might not share what they're going through, they just know that they have their own battles. Just just like anybody, we just focus on sharing the positive stuff that is going on in our lives, and mostly none of the negative. So I would it's hot. Guys, it's midsummer right now, and I love summer, but right now I'm kind of feeling it. Feeling this heat. So anyway, I want to bring you on my healing journey, and it's I'm still learning a lot, and I believe that the healing will never stop. I'm just going to keep acquiring new knowledge, and when I hope to just step further in making these connections and learning how to heal even more holistically, because holistic healing has been a big part of my journey, and I didn't even know that was a thing until I started connecting with others and found out that there was ways, natural ways to really help myself. This YouTube series, I would like to have fun with it. I would like for it to be informative. I would like for it to be interactive, and at the end of the day, I hope that it can be inspiring for somebody, or it can be just helpful in any way. Right now I think I have a lot of goals in mind, a lot of, I think, passion driven goals that I would like to pursue. But I think starting with this is a great way to just kind of dive in and kind of see where it takes me. And like so far, I have already been like reaping the rewards because of the connections I've been making with those around me, and through them I've been able to meet other people that have been, in the same boat as me, and just learn from each other and support each other and be a resource for one another. And I think by just being there for somebody, you can really it can be really uplifting, and you never know whose perspective you're going to change. And just even by listening, how impactful that can be on somebody. So I'm excited about this, and I hope to share a little bit too about like my son, and like whatever adventures we get into, especially during the summer. It's been really busy, but really fun. We've had a lot of events going on. I kind of started sharing my journey on Instagram, and I'll continue to do that. But I think stepping onto this platform is something that kind of just came out of nowhere, and so I feel like it's like I'm being called to do this, and I just feel like YouTube is such a big platform, and it can reach a lot of people. There's really a lot that I would like to cover, and slowly this is just like the first introduction video, so there's a lot on my mind. That's why I'm just having trouble organizing my thoughts, because there's just so much that I feel like I want to say, but to organize myself a little better, I think that would be very helpful. So yeah, I've always been passionate like about helping people, or like being like a guidance in some form. So since I was little, I always wanted to be a nurse, go into like the healthcare field, and I always that was like my passion. Like I wanted to do that so bad. So I stepped into it. I did the first 2 years of college, did my prereqs, and I just got really burnt out. So I kind of had to step away from it, and in doing that, I went to go get my CNA license so I could work in that sort of environment and get a feel for it, and determine if that's something that I really wanted to just dive into. And before even getting my CNA license, I was already working as a caregiver for a few years. So then stepping into the CNA role, it was pretty smooth, and the only difference was that I was working out in a hospital setting with providers, practitioners, and it was really exciting. Like I really liked that type of environment, but it was really, in a way, really draining, very fast paced. And now stepping back and just stepping back and taking everything that I kind of went through during that whole time working at the hospital, I realized a lot. And I realized that it's just the healthcare system. It's just not the best. And a lot of the stuff that we face right now, and that people that deal with like chronic issues and just health issues in general. I think it's on us to really educate ourselves and find preventative measures to not get to that point of like the last, you know, resource is to go to the hospital, and you know, at the hospital they only treat the symptoms, and they do what they can, but they don't get to like the root cause of what is going on, of how to heal, you know, holistically. And I believe that is so important, because that's a way I've been able to heal myself very naturally, and I prefer that route, even though I didn't even know that's how I was beginning to heal myself. I just knew that I didn't want to rely on medications. I did go through the process of, you know, I guess I got stuck in a cycle of just attending appointment after appointment, and then it would be months until my next appointment. So I would just, you know, I would wait it out, and I got tired of that. I was just like, if there's anything out there I can do for myself, I am going to find a way, and I am going to find the right people to connect with. I don't know how, I don't know when, but I know it's going to happen. And so I relied a lot on God to really lead me in that direction. And so I have grown a lot in emotionally, in my spirituality, and physically. I was really just in a really low point in my life that required me to do the work, because if I hadn't, I don't know where I would be right now. I believe I would be, you know, still suffering, and just not know any better. But I chose for myself, and especially for my son, to not go down any further, and to find the strength to really push through everything that I was feeling. And thankfully, I'm here now, and there's still a lot of things that I want to work on, and like always, it's just gonna be a work in progress. But I think you know, I'm heading in the right direction, and you know, with the guidance of God, and you know, I think I'll you know, I'll just keep moving forward. So yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit, and get at least one video going. I think, you know, after filming this, I think, you know, I was nervous but excited, and at the end of the day, that's something that I have been very inspired to do. So it's, you know, I'm just glad that I got to this point to finally be taking the time to film this, and just get some thoughts out, and I'll work on being more organized. But I feel like every time I try it, just whatever comes out, and that's just kind of how I am. So hopefully that can improve. I don't know if it will, but I think I'll go ahead and close out this video. Thank you so much for taking the time to stop by. Feel free to share, to like, subscribe, and comment anything down below. If you would like to encourage me, I would appreciate any kind words or any video ideas that you would like to see. Definitely let me know. Yeah, so I guess that's it, and I'll be closing out this video. Yeah, thank you for joining me.